Hello students, today we are going to learn about a network topology. So what do you mean by a network? Computer network is a collection of two or more computers which are connected together to share the information and resources. The arrangement of nodes or computers on a network is called a topology. Node means any system or device connected to a network. In other words, we can say the way of arranging nodes on a computer is called a topology. In a computer networks, there are mainly two types of topologies. They are the physical topology and logical topology. A physical topology describes the way in which the computers or nodes are connected with each other in a computer network. And the next topology is a logical topology. A logical topology describes the way a data flow from one computer to another. In other words, it is the way in which the devices communicate internally. In a computer network, there are mainly 6 types of physical topology. They are bus topology, ring topology, star topology, mesh topology, tree topology, hybrid topology. Now let us learn these topologies one by one. As per your syllabus, we are going to learn about 4 topologies in detail. They are bus topology, ring topology, star topology, and mesh topology. Now, what do you mean by a bus topology? Bus topology is a topology for a local area network, that is LAN, in which all the nodes are connected to a single cable. The cable to which the nodes connect is called a backbone. If the backbone is broken, then the entire segment will fail. When a node wants to send a message over the network, it puts a message over the network. All the stations or computers available in the network will receive the message, whether it has been addressed or not. Now, what are the advantages of bus topology? The first advantage of bus topology is low-cost cable. In bus topology, nodes are directly connected to the cable without passing through a hub. Therefore, the initial cost of installation is low. The second advantage of bus topology is familiar technology. Bus topology is a familiar technology as the installation and troubleshooting techniques are well known and its hardware components are easily available. The third advantage is it's a limited failure. A failure in one node will not have any effect on other nodes. Now we can see the disadvantages of the bus topology. The first disadvantage of bus topology is extensive cabling. A bus topology is quite simpler, but it requires a lot of cabling. The second disadvantage is a signal interference. If two nodes send the messages simultaneously, then the signals of both the nodes collide with each other. The third disadvantage of bus topology is reconfiguration difficult. It means adding new devices to the network would slow down the network. Next topology is a star topology. Star topology is an arrangement of the network in which every node is connected to the central hub, switch, or a central computer. The central computer is also known as a server, and the peripheral devices or the devices attached to the server are known as clients. Coaxial cables are used to connect the computers. A star topology is the most popular topology in network implementation. The advantage of star topology are as follows. The first advantage is limited failure. As each station or each computer is connected to the central hub with its own cable, therefore the failure in one cable will not affect the entire network. Second advantage of a star topology is a cost effective. Star topology networks are cost effective as it uses inexpensive coaxial cable. The third advantage is network control. Any changes made in the star topology are automatically accommodated. Now, the disadvantages of star topology are as follows. A central point of failure. If the central hub or switch goes down, then all the connected nodes will not be able to communicate with each other. Second disadvantage of star topology is a cable. Sometimes cable routing becomes difficult when a significant or large amount of routing is required. Ring topology is like a bus topology, but with connected ends. The node that receives the message from the previous computer will transmit to the next node. The data flows in one direction, that is, it is unidirectional. It has no terminated ends, that is, each node is connected to the other node and having no termination end. The data in a ring topology flow in a clockwise direction. In a ring topology, a token is used as a carrier. Token means it is a frame that circulates around the network. The advantages of ring topology are as follows. Product availability. Many hardware and software tools for network operation and monitoring are available. The second advantage of ring topology is cost. Twisted pair cabling is inexpensive and easily available. The third advantage of ring topology is reliable. It is a more reliable network because the communication system is not dependent on the single host computer. Now, the disadvantages of ring topologies are as follows. The first disadvantage of ring topology is failure. The breakdown in one station leads to the failure of the overall network. The second disadvantage, reconfiguration difficult. Adding new devices to the network would slow down the network. The third disadvantage is delay. Adding new devices increases the communication delay. Now, the next topology is a mesh topology. Mesh topology is an arrangement of the network in which the computers are interconnected with each other through various redundant connections. There are multiple paths from one computer to other computer. It does not contain the switch, hub or any central which acts as a central point of communication. The Internet is an example of the mesh topology. Mesh topology is mainly used for wireless networks. There are two types of mesh topology: full mesh topology and partial mesh topology. Full mesh topology. In a full mesh topology, each computer is connected to all the computers available in the network. Partial mesh topology. In a partial mesh topology, not all but certain computers are connected to those computers with which they communicate frequently. The advantages of mesh topology are as follows. Reliable. The mesh topology networks are very reliable, as if any link breakdown will not affect the communication between the connected computers. Second advantage, fast communication. Communication is very fast between the nodes. The third advantage is easier reconfiguration. Adding new devices would not disrupt the communication between other devices. Now, the disadvantage of mesh topology. The first disadvantage is cost. A mesh topology contains a large number of connected devices, such as a router, and more transmission media than other topologies. The second disadvantage of mesh topology is a management. Mesh topology networks are very large and very difficult to maintain and manage. If the network is not monitored carefully, then the communication link failure goes undetected.